Irma's pretty much moved out of Florida, and it's now covering a huge area from South Carolina all the way over to Georgia and Alabama. And now the cleanup and recovery starts as crews from around the country are headed south to help out in any way they can in the areas affected by Hurricane Irma.
24-hour News 8's Casey Jones kicks off our team coverage. He's following the journey of the Michigan National Guard, which will be deploying from Camp Grayling this week.
Well, the staging is all set here at Camp Grayling. Just behind me, these larger trucks will be leaving at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. The ones behind them, the Humvees, taking off at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The soldiers are set to leave 8 o'clock Wednesday morning. For many of us in West Michigan, these are neighbors or friends. These are even family members who will have gone from West Michigan to Grayling to the disaster zone that Irma has left behind. Fresh off the bus with mission in mind, the men of the Michigan National Guard waited for what's next at Camp Grayling.
Now we wait for the next word.
You don't have that yet?
Not yet. We just got here on grounds.
There are a few certainties with the mission to Florida. Over 1,000 of the Michigan National Guard has been mobilized to Southwest Florida, devastated by Irma. These men and women don't know exactly where they'll end up just yet, but they do know the orders right now. Prepare to deploy.
It was kind of a hodgepodge of a lot of units coming together, a lot of support units. Just so we can sustain down there. So we really don't know what we're walking into.
How long have you been with the Guard?
I've been in the Guard for 21 years.
Have you ever been a part of such a quick mobilization of such a large amount of people?
Not at all. Not at all.
Tonight, the trucks are loaded up. By 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, 120 vehicles will be en route to Florida. Wednesday, about 475 from the 3rd Battalion 126 will be on the road as well. And while the soldiers won't know what they're getting into until they're down there, Florida will know what they've received when these men and women arrive.
They're getting the best of what the Michigan Army National Guard has to offer.
I'm taking 33 medics and 2 of the best physician assistants I've ever worked with, so they can rest assured that some very well-trained and knowledgeable soldiers are heading down to help their family members.
Anybody down there that's worried about their friends and family, like, we're en route, we're here to help, and we're not leaving until everybody's taken care of.
And when I asked Staff Sergeant Dentler if he had anything else he'd like to add, he said one thing, that he would like to say hello to his wife and his kids, his family back home in West Michigan. For many of these soldiers, they'll spend an indefinite amount of time helping with the humanitarian assistance down in Florida, and we'll be there with them. We are in bedding with this crew, the 3rd Battalion of the 126. We take off Wednesday morning. At Camp Grayling, Casey Jones, 24-hour News 8.